Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 10 of Aoharu Kikanjuu, or Aoharu Machine Gun. And, yeah, as you can see, I'm still over in my pajamas and stuff, because, it's just been a nice do-nothing day, things like that. I'm about to go get my hair done later on, so my reviews for Charlotte and Durara will be coming out a little bit later, but not too late, so don't worry about that. But anyway, you're here for this review, so let's get to it. With today's episode of Aoharu, we have to where Matsuoka needs to get slapped. But thank you for Yukki, for he actually did it for us, okay? You see, this is what Yukki is best for, okay? I love Yukki so much, okay? They showed us his charm that I fell in love with back over when we first met him and stuff. You saw him being all shy and things like that. I'm just like, Yukki! I love this guy so much, man, okay? And him with all of his adult magazine stashes and games, it's just like, oh my gosh. But anyway, he actually, stood up for himself, okay, because he did not believe that what Matsuoka did was the right choice, and I certainly don't believe what he did was right at all, okay? Goodness, like, what Matsuoka did is that he was all like, I see, you should quit, bye, like, that is so rude, oh my gosh, that was really rude of him, and I'm just really glad that Yukki just pushed him because he needed that, okay? That was not cool at all. After Hotaru was saying how much she loved being with them, he just goes and pushes her out. Like, oh my gosh, I got really mad. Ugh, goodness. He could not have thought that was the right thing. Like, oh my gosh. So Hotaru, she was going to tell them that she was a girl, but then that's when that's when Matsuoka ended up kicking her out, and then Yuki's all like, okay, well, I'm not gonna be a part of this then, and then he leaves, but he ends up leaving his own apartment. Yuki, so cute. Okay, and the reason why Matsuoka kicked out Hotaru was because he didn't want her to start getting too into survival games with them and then overall start hating survival games just like the last person. So that's not cool because he's comparing her to the previous person that they had. And it's just, no. Oh my gosh. So I actually really like the later half of this episode better than the first because we got to see Midori and Fujimon, and I really like those two, okay? They're hilarious, alright? And so you saw them over at their job, and Midori's a completely different person when he's over at his job, man. It's like, wow. And he was saying, like, he doesn't let survival games take over his life, and I'm like, wow, that's so just these dudes are so interesting. Like, they're such interesting characters, man. Alright, so Hotaru ends up finding Midori somehow. Fujimon even questions, like, how'd you know which hospital we were at? And then Hotaru just stares. It's like, okay, anime logic. Okay, and so Midori ends up taking Hotaru and Fujimon over to a survival game cafe. So that's interesting, alright? All the maids have, like, handguns and stuff like that. That's an interesting cafe. I'd like to go to one, okay? And so Hotaru feels that the reason why she was kicked out of Toy Gun Gun was because she, like, wasn't good enough anymore. So she thought that if she was able to take down Midori, then she'll be accepted back. So Midori's all like, well, if that's what you want, then fine. So, yes! I really, really, really wanted to see another Midori versus Hotaru, or just Midori in general in, like, a survival game, okay? Because I love this dude, alright? This dude is epic. He can be a jerk sometimes, but he's really cool, okay? Now, I want to explain to you guys a little something. I don't know if you saw my Overlord review earlier back, but I mentioned how I was in my paintball tournament, and I just roughly told you guys about it, but I want to explain more about the paintball tournament to show you guys the accuracy. Because you see, paintball and survival games are actually very similar, like really, really similar, okay? So yes, you all get these like protective goggles and things like that, and you have a choice whether or not you want to wear a vest, and there are different fields. So the field that I was in, it didn't have any trees or anything. It just had like objects and stuff like that. And when you get hit, you do say hit, okay? And when you get hit with those paintballs, they hurt. I can only imagine how it's like with the BB gun, because at least the paintball ends up like, exploding, but they hurt. All right, I got like this bruise over here. I don't know if you guys can see. I think it's going away. But I also have one on my leg over here that's still there. Like, I don't know if you guys want to see my leg now. I'm not going to show you my leg. Okay, so, but yeah, they hurt, all right? They leave a mark and it hurts, all right? So, yeah, the how they organize with the survival games are totally realistic. It's all good, man. Okay. Except with some of the guns. Some of the guns over in their survival games, they definitely wouldn't have been allowed. But anyway, overall, job well done. So, catch me later as I review Durara, the second arc, and Charlotte, but remember that'll be coming out later, because I'm gonna be getting my hair did. Woo! Okay, so, I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.